Hello everybody, this is What the Hell is That? Episode 5. Okay, we have Xenomorph, the red Protoss on the bottom left hand side, and we have Black Sheep, the blue Terran up top in the top right. The map is Shakira's Plateau. Again, with Shakira's Plateau, you have a small ramp up to your main, a little bigger ramp up into your natural, very easy to grab natural. Your third base is kind of far away, hard to defend, or you can just expand to the other side of the map. You have two Zeldaga watchtowers watching the middle. And, okay, this is the new style map where there's no destructible rocks here. There used to be destructible rocks here, there's not anymore. And there's just another expansion here. Okay, so we're going to see how this plays out. I heard a little bit about this game. It was sent to me. I heard a little bit about it, so I kind of know what's going to happen. I'm not quite sure still, but I know this should be pretty exciting to watch. So from what I've heard, this game, it's a platinum diamond level game. I think a low diamond, low masters kind of game. So it's a high level game. So again, it's what the hell is that? It's not Dr.Starcraft. So we're not going to be going over what they're doing wrong, but instead of how did they deal with the problems going on here. Okay, so we have pretty standard timing here with the gateway. Both players scouting out. Xenomorph scouting out in the correct position. The barracks now going down. Going to be walling off here. And his buddy needs to come and help his friend out because his friend's trying to build his barracks, and he's like, "Oh my God, this probe's not leaving me alone," and this probe is gonna get sniped. Yeah. Or just he's gonna just let it run away. Okay, so he is completing the wall off here, so that probe is not gonna be able to get back inside. Gateway almost complete here. First gas going down for the Protoss player. And yeah, so again, you guys, whatever you guys want to see, just comment on the bottom if you want me to change anything up, if you want to see a different style of play, if you want to see different games, just let me know. Comment down below on this game or on my channel. Post on my channel. Post, hey, I want to see different stuff. Just give me ideas here. Maybe we have the cybernetics core. First barracks done. Orbital command going down, or was it building, morphing? They don't morph, they build. It builds. Okay, so this SCV being annoying. Yeah. Okay, so let's speed this up here real quick. We have the factory going down, a reactor, so we are going to see a lot of Marines. We have another gateway and a robotic, so we have two gate robo, and it looks like one racks double factory, so we're going to factory opening. Probably getting siege tank. Yes, he is. He's getting siege mode out right now with some Marines popping out. He has a siege tank building. He is replacing this, so he is getting Hellions out as well. And another reactor. Okay, so we're getting Hellion, siege tank, Marine. Okay, Hellion, siege tank, Marine. We have the observer coming out to scout. Siege tank. Okay, so it's engineering grade coming down for upgrades. We have a pretty well-sized army coming in here, or for the Protoss army, and these Hellions just sort of scouting around. So we have 3 gateways. We have 1 immortal out, pylons, etc. Okay, so I don't see anything too unstandard here at the moment. So I don't know if this game's gonna belong here. If this game does not belong, I guess not. We'll see what happens here, I guess. Okay, so we have more stalkers being brought in. We have another immortal going in. And yeah, we're just waiting for something to happen here. Okay, so these Hellions are going to try to push up here, and hey, they got by. So they're going to try to roast away some drones. Blue flame. Or probes, I mean. Not drones. They don't make drones. They make probes. Okay. So that did absolutely nothing. He lost 3 Hellions, and this one's just sort of moving around, trying to run around this army. Not bad micro, actually, with this Hellion. Just blue flame would have really helped. So yeah, no more Hellions being produced, just more and more siege tanks. So the Protoss army is now pushing. Yeah, let's speed this up here. I really don't see how this belongs in in what the hell is that? Interesting. Okay. If anything, I'll just list this as Dr. Starcraft episode whenever. So we have a siege line, a lot of marines, missile turret, more Hellions. I don't know why he's making more Hellions. That really didn't do anything. More barracks, another command center. So there's finally expansion going on here. Both players are expanding at this moment. We have a proxy pylon down here, which our Terran player really needs to realize is there. We have more Hellions taking the watchtower. So yeah, we have this command center dropping down. Mules being used. Finally taking out that pylon. This expansion is up for the Protoss player. Protoss player should be getting Colossus pretty soon. So it looks like this is just a standard game. More barracks. A lot of barracks. There's about 6 barracks. 5 barracks. My bad. 5 barracks. And they have upgrades on the way as well. Colossus Bay finally on the way. A Stargate. I don't know why he got a Stargate. It's kind of late for a Stargate. Oh well. Let's turn this to a regular game here. So yeah, it looks like it's just turning into a regular game. So I will cast this as Dr. Starcraft. Instead, it'll be like, what the hell is that? Episode 5 slash Dr. Starcraft episode 11.5. I don't know. We'll figure out something. We'll do something. So yeah, we have an observer just chilling down here. Just chilling. Seeing what's going on. Scan goes down. Snipes that one. So yeah. He's making another observer, making more and more Phoenix. Why Phoenix? Is he going to try and harass workers by picking them up? Well, with these many Marines coming here, that's really not going to do that much. And there is a missile turret here, so really not going to do too much. We have a starport coming down. We have a reactor, so we are going to see medvacs. Another command center being built, so he is expanding again. We have 2 SCVs just chilling here, ready to repair the siege tanks, I guess. Or now they're going back to work. Yeah, they're going back to work now. We have another expansion for the Protoss players, so both players keeping up on their macro as well as, well, there really hasn't been that much micro. But hopefully we see it soon. Thermal Lance coming out, although there are no Colossus on the field. Scan going down up front, so that really didn't see anything. He moved out this army just in time. These Marines going out, scouting around. Tanks again. More tanks. So yeah, both players just continuing to get upgrades and not really attacking here. Their armies are actually very, very similar. Very close here. Very close game. There's been no... See, okay, this is the perfect example of... There's been no engagements, but both players are in good positions to win the game. No one player has really taken control of the game. It's just a very standard macro game. So far, that is. We have no idea what's going to happen eventually. We have a Reaper out now. You rarely see Reapers after they got nerfed. I think it was in like the... It was an early patch. They got nerfed pretty bad. So, wow, we have a lot of Reapers now. That's 3 Reapers. That's 3 more Reapers than I've seen in my past, like, 4 games. 4 or 5 games. That's more Reapers I've seen in a month. Actually, that's a lot of Reapers. That's 3 Reapers. I'm excited because you see Reapers again. Okay, so, the observer is going to spot this orbital command timing. You have Hellions and tanks and Marines and Marauders and medvacs and all sorts of units. And Reapers. Don't forget the Reapers. Again, I think he's just going to mass up Reapers and go in and try to take out this base or any workers in there. That'd be the smart thing to do. He should be doing that. Both players getting pretty scarce in the main. So our Marines, our infantry now does have 3. It is getting 3/3 armor, almost halfway done now, and they have 3 armor, Or 3 attack, 2 armor. My bad. Okay. And he is probably going to... He's in good position to get that armor. So we'll see what happens here. Both players just completely turtling up here. Oh my god. We have a lot of units coming down. This base doesn't stand a chance. It's dead. That base is just gone. This Protoss is in full death ball mode. The Protoss death ball is, like the name suggests, is deadly. Oh my god, the humanity. But this base survives. It's on fire, but it survives. You might want to land that somewhere. So yeah, our Protoss player, these Reapers just wreaking havoc at the main base. And our Protoss player is on his way back. So these Reapers have paid for themselves. They took out 2 Nexuses. He should be trying to snipe the Colossi. Oh, not enough. So our Protoss player is now supply blocked. If our Terran player wanted to attack, now is the time. Now is the time. These Marauders are coming in. Phoenix is not doing anything. Stalkers. Big, huge Protoss death ball thing. Scary death ball. But our Protoss player does not have upgrades. So our Terran player is actually in a better spot. Although this death ball is scary, this army is very well upgraded. Very highly upgraded, actually. So we have armor for the medvacs, and we have 3 attack, 2 armor Marines, and a lot of siege tanks. Okay, these siege tanks are just going to wreak havoc on this army. Yeah, see what the siege tanks do to the stalkers? Yeah, that's kind of not fair. And there we go. Our Protoss player just left the game. After all of that work, this Terran player just completely obliterated that whole ball. Now let's go back here real quick. Okay, let's go back here, and here comes this army. Oh wait, no, never mind. Hold on. Let's scroll forward a little bit till we see that engagement come in. Okay, so we see this big army moving in, this huge Protoss death ball. And we see all these tanks and all of these Marines and all this stuff. And we're going to see how this army goes. Okay? Just watch how quickly this army is destroyed. Okay, every shot just completely taking out stalker after stalker after stalker. So many siege tanks, so many Marines, so many Marauders, so much everything. Just losing everything. There was no way the Protoss player was coming back for that. Okay, so we're going to turn this into Dr.Starcraft, okay? So what did our Protoss player do wrong? Well, what did he do right, first of all? He got a good death ball. Worked very well in his expansions. Okay? Kept up his macro. His minerals weren't too high, too low. It was a good size. Okay? What did he do wrong? He didn't get upgrades. Okay? He didn't have a forge. No. Yeah, no, he didn't have a forge. Okay? So, he needed upgrades. The reason he lost was from upgrades. And also, you know, if he had a forge, he could put cannons up near his expansions so they wouldn't get taken out by Reapers. So, yeah. Okay, what did our Terran player do right? Well, he did everything right. I really can't see anything he did wrong, except build too many Hellions in the beginning. But that's okay. He can deal with that. Because he got his upgrades. He was getting 3/3 he was getting his armor 3. Okay, he had a good composition of units: tank, Marine, Marauder, Medvac, tank, MMM. Okay, he was keeping up on his expansions, even though one got almost taken out. But you know what? He was keeping up. His macro was good. His minerals weren't too high. His resources weren't too high. So yeah, overall, just a great overall game from Black Sheep. And kind of a poor showing from Xenomorph. I think it's Xenomorph. I'm going to call him Xenomorph. Xenomorph. Xenorph. Ah. Okay. So I was pronouncing it wrong the whole time. Okay. So this is What the Hell Is That? Episode 5. Or I guess Dr.Starcraft Ep11.5. I don't know. I'll figure out the name. But the point is, I'll still be back tomorrow with Dr. Starcraft episode 12, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's 12. Should be 11 or 12. Can't remember. But I'll check that, and I'll be back tomorrow. See you guys later.